Alright, we're doing a video on everything wrong with my BMW. It's a BMW, so that's the problem. We got a coolant leak somewhere around here. I already know there's no clamp, so that's going to be suspect number one. Hopefully there's no radiator pinhole or nothing like that. The leak's from here, that's where it's steaming, yada yada yada. Probably some oil leak going on around the valve cover. Typical dumb stuff. But yeah, so we'll start tearing this apart. Unplug the mass airflow sensor, undo this clamp here, take off this air box so we can get access to the coolant reservoir. Alright, so disconnect the mass airflow sensor, 6mm on this clamp, two 10mm bolts. It'll snake over here, and if your car's like mine, you'll have a zip tie here, a zip tie here, and a zip tie right here, or something like that. Good times. Anyway, we got nice access here, so now I can see there is a clamp on this one, so that's secured properly. No clamp here. We're just gonna work on just removing this whole thing, so I'll just take my little pick and disconnect right there. And this hose will come off. Would be disconnecting here, but there's not one there, so I'll just grab the pick and disconnect this small one here. Boom. And then should be able to wiggle this off. I probably got to use two hands. I'll be back. With a little bit of persuasion, go ahead and just pull this off and pulled it out that way. Anyway, there's no clamp, so this could be my whole and one and only problem. I'm gonna check this reservoir, but honestly it looks like it's probably straight. All right. The reservoir is out. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but this little thing is down there at the bottom of the radiator outlet. So you just go ahead and pull this out. You push the reservoir forward to get it out of this notch, and then you just go ahead and lift it up. Just make sure all your hoses are disconnected. You've got one lower hose down there. You've got another hose that kind of goes into the middle section towards the lower of the radiator. And then you've got your upper radiator hose. And for me, it didn't have the clamp, so that's why I'm getting a new one of these, so I can go ahead and have that clamp. This hose right here is really squishy. Probably give me an issue later down the road. It looks like it's probably a heater hose, but as of right now, I guess I'm not too worried about it. I just want to make sure nothing's leaking. But we're gonna go to the auto parts store, go ahead and get what we need, and then come back. All right, so I got the upper hose and the reservoir here and some coolant. So we'll go ahead now, get these out and then start figuring out where things go. So this one comes with the sensor, which is good. And then, like I said, you got your inlet here for that, and it looks like probably the thermostat will go down in there or something. I think that's in here. It comes with a new clip. So this came from Alrighty, so this should have everything you need. It's a Dorman part, so yeah, looks complete. So let's go ahead and throw this stuff back in and get some coolant in there and fire it up.
Whoa there, buckaroo.
Whoa there, buddy. You're lying.
Stop the cap.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Stop the cap.
Hey man, how'd you know I was capping? Alright. So all back together, just kind of, you know, throwing stuff. It's really just reverse order. It's really not that bad. Anyway, airbox is in, MAF is plugged back in. I'm gonna check for coolant leaks, but I gotta have the MAF plugged in and everything. So BMW is gonna use the E46 coolant. It says BMW, Benz, Mini, Tesla, Volvo, yada yada yada. So yeah, I would, if I were you, just add water in here, distilled water, just to test for leaks. I'm pretty confident in this one, so I'm just gonna go ahead and add my coolant. But yeah, there's like miscellaneous broken ass pieces everywhere, so I'm just taking stuff out as I go. But when you fill this up, You want to fill it up, start the car, and turn the heat on the defrost on full blast, and that'll help bleed out the cooling system and get out all the air pockets. Now the only thing that I am confused with is what the hell this is or where this goes. This came with the new Reservoir, but I did not take one of these out, and I did not see where to put one. I checked where the thermostat is. This is definitely not the thermostat. So I really just have no idea. If anybody has any idea, let me know. If my car ain't overheating, then obviously I didn't need it. So yeah, let's go ahead and start this up and add this coolant. For this process, I recommend using the no spill kit. This is OEM tools. You can get this from AutoZone. Yeah, anyway, this thing is a lifesaver. So I'll go ahead, fill this up, pull this out, put some coolant in there, fill it up, and once it's all done, just reinsert this and you won't spill anything. So let's go ahead and do that now. Ah, yes. If I start pouring this and see a leak, I'm gonna cry.
I know, if it makes you feel better. With great power comes great responsibility.
Right.
I just got fucking murked. Oh, I'm done playing this game now. Oh my god. Literally, the difficulty spike just goes from like that. Like, there should be enough to see this leaking.
Hey, if it's leaking, that means it's got coolant. Okay, so they got this little floater. Oh, okay. So the floater regulates. Okay, but we're still not full, so. Alright, dude, one more thing. Because I gotta go fishing. You're going fishing?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the well. Oh my god. Stop talking fucking Olga's house. Stir the chili.
Stir the chili? You know damn well you ain't stirring no chili.
No, I am. She's at work right now. Shit.
I already know what stir the chili means.
Yeah, that'd be sleeping. I wish I could sleep like that. It was comfortable.
The ducks?
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
I should change my back like that. Fuck. The only back I'm seeing is a man's in it.
Wow. Among the list of everything gay.
That was like 7 today. That was 7 today. Yeah, there is like a fucking pollen. Yeah.
What?
Pollen, like, if you go to my street and like you look at the drain, it's literally straight yellow shit.
Oh wow.
If you think about it, pollen's basically like nature's sperm, you know?
Wow.
It's true. It is true.
Okay.
That's not. Oh, that's not gay. It's true.
There we go. Man, you're missing the best part.
What, the startup?
Yeah. It'll go.
I'm like, oh no, oh no.
I would, for the love of God, I would hope it didn't do that. It's never done that. I've only seen it do that one time since the head gas. I got it leaking a little bit right here. It's coming out of the seal, so
I'll just check it.
alright, bro. I'll see you. still come around here again. All right.
Bullshit.
I know. What is this spool? Sandwich crazy? All right. So yeah, this will work out all the air pockets. Like I said, you're gonna want to have the heat on full blast all the way during this process. So I'll go in here now, show you. This is pretty much for any car. But yeah. And the heat wasn't working in here before, so hopefully we can get the heater working a little bit better. I mean, we are in Florida, so really I don't gotta worry about heater too much, but you're gonna wanna watch your temperature. 91 degrees Fahrenheit, defrost, heater, 3 bars right there. Yeah, you just want to make sure you get it through the heater core and everything. That's why we do that. So now let this keep running. Let this warm up to operating temperature. Make sure it's not overheating, and then once it is, and you put the cap back on, and pretty much be good to go. But it looks so far as if pretty decent. One of these pulleys is bad, I can hear it. Yeah, one of the pulleys is really bad. Alright, let me pick this back up once I let it run for a little bit. Alright, it's that money shot. So, zip tie special, put this stuff back in, could put a bolt in, but need to get a nut, need to find one. Pull the caps back on, just set this back in here, pull this little thing out, and all of it will drain back into here. Doesn't make any mess, so you can reuse your coolant, recycle it, whatever you gotta do. In my case, I didn't even use all this, so this is all still good. Probably got about, yeah, probably about a little half a gallon left. So anyway, I will monitor this a little bit longer, but yeah, so it's me just fixing my coolant leak. I'm sure I'm gonna have more stuff to do at some point, just hopefully not anytime soon. The heater is not really working that well. Could be a number of things, honestly, but I don't know if I'm really gonna worry about it too much. What I'm mainly worried about right here is just the temperature, where the temperature's at. Like I said, that's gonna be what you wanna keep your eyes at. For me, we're right here in the middle. Looks like everything's doing well. So anyway, I'll probably just kind of back it up, back and forth, and just kind of move up a little bit, move back a little bit. If you can go for a drive, it'd be the best thing to do, as long as you know you don't have any leaks. But as far as this goes, I would say we're pretty damn good. Yeah, I'll have to see y'all on the next one. I'm real excited for this BMW though. This is fun. Like, this car, I don't know, it's just fun. Working on the BMW is not as bad as any other car. I just put that out there right now. It's really not as bad. I have yet to do some major like engine work or something like that, but as far as like this little stuff, alternator, belts, pulleys, hoses, like all this stuff, is pretty easy so far. But we're right here smack in the middle of temperature, so yeah, we're doing good.